What do the Time Gem, Spirit of Vengeance, Power Cosmic, Frank Castle, and the Demon Cytoric all have in common? The answer is the Cosmic Ghost Rider. Hi, I'm Jesse and you're watching JL's Comics. Thanks for pressing play. Today we're talking about the Cosmic Ghost Rider. Who is he? Where did he come from? Who made him? And what's his backstory? So he actually premiered in Thanos issue number 13 all the way back in November of 2017. He was introduced by Donny Cates and Jeff Shaw, who took over for Lemire and Peralta on that issue. It was the start of a brand new story. It's really on fire, tearing up comic book shelves with its popularity, called Thanos Wins. In that story, Thanos arrived on Chitauri Prime and crushed the head of their king, and he became the ruler right away, when suddenly another player showed up from the future, and that player was the Cosmic Ghost Rider, who immediately bound up Thanos. He charged the Time Stone with the Power Cosmic for their trip to the future, where they met a 2 million year older Thanos who was sitting on the Great Devourer throne, which was made out of the severed head and the skull of Galactus. The older Thanos, King Thanos, the final conqueror he likes to be called, instead of fighting, says he needs Thanos' help. To prove he is Thanos, he utters Thanos' true name, Dione, and reveals he needs help getting death back. Instead of being horrific for Thanos, when Cosmic Ghost Rider looks at him, the penance stare brings back what he calls fond memories. King Thanos then tells a young Thanos that they need to kill the Fallen One, as not even killing Adam Warlock was enough to satisfy Death herself. Before the battle, Ghost Rider showed young Thanos a pet Hulk who was standing on the bones of the fallen Avengers, fallen Asgardians, dead X-Men. And shortly before the Fallen One showed up, it's revealed that the Fallen One is not a being, it's not a man, it's a title. Right as the Silver Surfer rides in with a horde in tow that he drew from Annihilus' horde from the Negative Zone. And there's two Thanos and a Ghost Rider and a Hulk who battle the horde there at the end of time. And Silver Surfer, who also wields the Power Cosmic, retrieves Mjolnir, the Asgardian weapon that only can be wielded by the worthy. And then we catch a fleeting glimpse of the Surfer and Norrin Radd's story, his treason against Galactus, his time as a hero, and his tale of redemption inside the shattered gates of Asgard. Remember, we did see the bones of Thor in Pet Hulk's pit. And then a massive battle ensues, and who will win? Who will be defeated? Right there, will the last spark of hope die on a ruined earth? Who lives? Who dies? What happens to Hulk? What happens to Surfer? What happens when these two Thanoses collide? Now in issue number 16 is where we actually get the origin of the Cosmic Ghost Rider. He explains that he used to be this dark and brooding Punisher, Frank Castle, hell-bent on revenge. When his family was gunned down by the mob, he was only punishing the guilty. But then, and this is a quote, he had his face melted, he spent time in hell, a few hundred years as a herald, and then a few million more with the great butcherer Thanos himself, and that made him go insane. You can really tell that he spent many years in isolation, many years in pain, and he is exhibiting all of the characteristic features of insanity. But his origin as the Punisher was at a time when Thanos came. He was battling the last man on Earth. He was one of the last standing, and he, in his dying wish, said he would do anything to kill Thanos. And Mephisto heard him and said, okay. So he made him the Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. Eons later, Galactus came to Earth seeking help, and the Spirit of Vengeance wanted to lend him a hand, but he needed to become the Herald of Galactus. And in the process, he got the Power Cosmic from Galactus, and it was his idea. It was a way for him to get off the planet because he had nobody else left to kill, no one to avenge, no one to punish. And he was there side by side with Galactus, trying to stop Thanos, trying to slow him down on his murderous rampage through the cosmos. Thanos and Galactus end up fighting. Galactus was beheaded. Then Thanos offered Frank a deal. He said, join him and he'll have more evil than you can punish in 1,000 lifetimes. And right then is where the Cosmic Ghost Rider becomes the black right hand of the Mad King Thanos. Thanos wields a lot of power. He wields the Power Cosmic, which, as Silver Surfer said, is to be in touch with every other living thing at once. But he only has a fraction of it, because obviously Galactus won't give him the entire thing. He also wields a chain made out of the bones of the demon Cytoric, and he has the Spirit of Vengeance, who was granted to him by Mephisto. And that is the Cosmic Ghost Rider in a nutshell. And the story continues. We have the story thus far, and we have the origin. But what will this bring for the future? Well, this summer of 2018, we are getting a solo starring this very insane Cosmic Ghost Rider. Looking forward to it. It will be written by Donny Cates as well. Hopefully you have that on your pull list. And that's it. This is Jesse here with JLS Comics. If you have an idea for a history or origin video or an idea for a topic video, feel free to email me comments. Be happy to oblige. That's it for this video. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. If it's your first time here, of course, please hit the subscribe button and make part of the JLS Comics family. We'd love to have you. That'll do it. Have a good night, everyone.